Part 1. Question 1. In my perspective, I think this subject is quite tedious. Maybe it's not a topic that I'm not really into, so I have no good feeling about it. Question 2. Of course, it's one of the primary subjects in the educational program, so I had to learn it from the time when I was a student. But as I have mentioned above, it's not a topic that I'm keen on. So during the geography classes, I always felt quite sleepy. Question 3. Not at all. I just use an application from Google, which is Google Map, that can let me know exactly where I am and can help me direct the way. But with paper maps is a completely different story where I have no knowledge about it. Question 4. Honestly, I do not have a chance to visit another country yet. But if the distance from the country that I am about to visit is far away from Vietnam, I will not go there. Definitely. Because with my extroverted personality, I hate the feeling of sitting quietly in one place for more than half a day. Except it's a must for me to go abroad one day. Part 2. When it comes to a habit that has radically improved my concentration, reading books is the first activity coming to my mind. To begin with, I have a habit of reading books on a regular basis from an early age when I was a high school student. At that time, I spent several hours reading novels, immersing myself in my own imaginary world. But the more I grow older, the more I am inclined towards practical books that not only help me broaden my horizons, but also improve my concentration. More often than not, I spend at least 30 minutes a day reading books or any other reading materials. And thanks to this routine, I can now study or work around the clock, fully dedicating myself to the work that I have to do. For example, I have the ability to spend several hours just to find an answer of a conundrum that I come across in an IELTS reading test. Sometimes I think that if I did not have a habit of reading books regularly, I would not be able to develop my thinking like today. Part 3, question 1. Because they are living in the era where there are many flashy things that can distract them and make them lose focus. For example, every kid nowadays is usually equipped with a cell phone, and even with just the slightest sound from their phones notifying a new message, a new call, or a new notification, they will suddenly stop what they have to do at the moment and then take their phone to read the message or the notification, I think. Part 3, question 2. Yes, it does. Basically, I think every technological invention is introduced with good intentions, which are making people's lives easier and more convenient. But the way we utilize them makes them positive or negative. And with kids, I think they could hardly have enough cognitive ability as well as practical experience to realize what is good and what is harmful for them. So generally, I think technology tends to harm children's ability to stay focused. Question 3, part 4, part 3. In my perspective, to a certain extent, all jobs require a high level of concentration, from unskilled labor to intellectual jobs. Take my livelihood marketing as an example of this question. During the working process, there are many times that we have to stay focused for a long time in order to work out more about our customer insights or to find a new strategy to deal with a daunting task like the decrease in revenue or the dissatisfaction of our customers. And I think the same is also true for many other jobs. Question 4, part 3. Yes, it can, but just in case when people do not take their phone with them during the exercising process. Because if they hold the phone beside every mini break after each set, they will take it out of their pockets again and then continue immersing themselves in social media or surfing the web. Therefore, the gym is again turned into a place where people kill their time.